Hi, and welcome to episode, 96 of Philo. California, here we come. I have for us today my co-host and better half, Robin Fisher, coming to us from Canada.
Hello.
A better, happier, sunnier place these days. And
yes.
My special guest, Gary Clare.
Hello,
Gary
special guest.
On Instagram if you want to see his awesome artwork. And he's an amazing artist if you haven't seen his stuff. And if you're like looking for an artist and stuff, I understand he might be available. But that's just like I think you just finished up a project. And so oh yeah, I gotta warn you guys, I have bot back. Yeah, I have bot back. I gotta warn you guys.
I don't know what that means.
So, if you remember Translate Bot, and Translate Bot would be talking all the time. This is Translate Bot's bigger, older brother.
Okay.
And so, I have not tweaked Bot yet about like when Bot's gonna chime in and stuff. So Bot will be talking a lot until I have gotten a chance to get in there and tweak.
Hi, Kay.
Hi, Kay. Yay! Oh, hi, Kay. I hope you're doing okay today. This is where we left off. Is that Armand and Philo got back together again? I would think. Okay, hear me out. Armand just dumped all of this stuff out on his brother, right? All the bad stuff about Philo. Wouldn't Marlon have a bad impression of Philo? Magic Marmot, hi.
That's a pretty astute guess. I think that's true.
Yeah, because like it was the party.
You'll be like, what the hell? Dude, I just listened to you all night fucking bitching about this guy.
All he knows,
and now you're just grabbing him and taking him in your arms?
All he knows is that Philo woke up at his party. He doesn't know if Philo's a good guy or not. So I'm thinking maybe that's where we start. Hi, Magic Marmot.
Marlon pulls a Solange Knowles, starts beating the crap out of Philo in the elevator.
Ooh, you think we should do something along that line?
I'm just being a smartass.
Do you want to take first panel or do you want me to take first panel?
See what happened.
There was, like you mentioned.
Do you want to take first panel or do you want me to take first panel? I can. Marlon's the big octopus.
You can take it.
That's famous.
So there's two octopus in our panels now.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
There's brothers.
Yeah, Marlon's.
And Marlon has like sunglasses. He's the cool one.
Yeah. So I'm thinking
Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Hollywood.
The caption could be something along the lines of, if I'm going to take...
Look what we discovered at work today. It's chocolate whipped cream.
Ooh. You guys just got chocolate whipped cream up there?
Well, at our store. They probably had it at other stores.
No, I'm just joking because it's kind of an American standard.
Yeah, I would like when I saw it at our store, I was like, why haven't I seen this before? It seems like a total natural marriage.
Yes. Kay says I'm fine. It's a recovery weekend. We're about to get snowed in, and then
oh wow.
Yeah,
we got a snow blitz.
How's you?
Yesterday, but it's all melted, and I hope we don't get any more snow. So I'm sorry, Kay is still getting snow.
Yeah, and then Lou Base is the guy who built the bot. He built bot.
Hello, Low Base.
Yes. So I have to tweak bot's timing, and then I can it won't talk as much. But okay, so we were saying that Marlon beats Philo because he's only heard bad things about him. Right. Oh, 14 inches. That's a substantial amount. Oh, I miss the snow up in Denver a little bit.
14 inches. My gosh, that's going to be a lot of snow.
Where is this?
Isn't it like Minnesota?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Sorry, wrong M. My mistake. Sorry.
No, Minnesota. Minneapolis is in Minnesota.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yes.
I just didn't. I said the state instead of the city.
You are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
No, wait. I said the city instead of the state.
No, you said the state.
Or,
And I said
that's what I meant to say. I said the state. You said the city.
Yeah. So what happens after Marlon beats him up?
What if a sloth comes out of the bathroom with like all the chameleons hanging off of him and like interrupts the two from fighting, like or like startles the two, or, like distracts them from fighting?
Sloth
He does it like does his catchphrase like he does what?
Sloth and chameleons.
Yes, yeah.
The
Well,
sloth.
I think I like the idea of Sloth having the chameleons hanging all over him. That he's
That is pretty funny.
in. Yeah, I like that. I think that should be panel 2. I
Okay.
think that's awesome. So so yeah, I'll
So
do
there's
panel
no-
1 and you're
No.
panel 2. And
There's
so
no
was
word
not
loop.
beautiful.
let's see. Let's do. We'll have, I guess Philo would be like, his arms would be flopping if he's being wailed on by an octopus.
Would he be thrown around like the Hulk would throw a person around?
You see him. Oh, I see what. Oh, yeah. You see him like up here.
Low bass guy wants you to know that you missed the season finale of Starfleet Academy, and it was pretty awesome.
Oh
no, wait.
I
He meant to say finished. He finished the season finale of Starfleet Academy, and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I haven't watched any Starfleet Academy yet.
I kind of want to watch it because Tig Notaro is on it, and so is Gina Yashir. But
I have a soft spot in my heart for Paul Giamatti, and he was in the first episode as the villain.
oh really?
Yes,
That's cool.
Paul Giamatti is a good actor.
Of course he is. He played Harvey Pekar.
Not only did he play Harvey Pekar, he did Sideways. Okay, he in Big Fat Liar, he was the villain, and he allowed himself to be turned blue for days. Right? It dyed his skin. Right? He was walking around LA blue for days. Tig Notaro in Discovery and Starfleet Academy was one of the best casting decisions ever. I would be totally fine if she got her own show. And on the finale, by the way, her character was in command of the ship. Ah, very cool. Oh, thank you. I don't have my table right now because my table is in the other room. You can put it on the kitchen table. I'll get to it when I can.
They're like the prettiest little squirrels.
Oh, okay.
My strawberry has hair.
Let's see. I'll give him his glasses back, even though he wasn't wearing them in the last panel I drew him in. He was just on the floor.
Racist belly is
He was extremely hungover.
Yeah, I guess he could have grabbed his glasses in the meantime.
I don't see anything in one of the panels. I don't know if it's Gary's panel or your panel, but I don't see.
It's Gary's panel. I don't see anything. Gary,
Oh.
you need to center your art.
Oh, okay. Did that work?
You need to center it on the screen.
Oh,
It's not showing up. It's like,
Comment ça va? Translation bot.
No. If you say
Yeah, it only translates the conversation, not us.
See, right now we're looking at the gray around the picture.
yeah, that's weird. It's
Okay. If I go to the wide, right? Yeah, we're not looking at the picture at all. We're just seeing the gray.
okay. That's interesting. Mhm.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Could you reload? Did you load up the right screen? The right program?
Yeah, I did Photoshop.
Did you
maybe.
load up the right instance of Photoshop?
Yeah, I'm only seeing 3 windows. I think I figured it out.
Music is so fun.
No. Yeah, because all we see is the gray. It was working before.
Wow, that looks like a lady's butt.
Does it?
Well,
Aha!
at quick glance.
And then he's gone. Wait. I had him.
Whoa.
Oh, geez, Gary.
You lost him again.
I think I did.
He's lost.
Yeah. Oh. No.
Technological failures.
Well, this is why I always like to do tech checks. And we have it kind of showing up for a second, and then it goes black. And it's been killing his screen too.
This cheese is brick cheese.
Okay. I am gonna kill his screens. And have him come back in. Because I think his connection is pretty bad there. Nope. I'm not seeing anything. It's just black.
I'll give it like 2 minutes.
So source not shown, hide other sources to display it. No, I don't think that's Restream. I don't know.
So today at work we did insane business. Like my cash register alone was like $40,000
Wow.
because everybody is buying corned beef and cabbage. And the weirdest thing is my family's Irish. Like my father on my mother's side is Irish and he's very Irish. But like we never had corned beef and cabbage the whole time growing up. Ever.
Nope.
I didn't even know it was a thing until I started working at my job here at the butcher shop. Have you ever had the corned beef and cabbage thing?
I was raised on it.
Wow. On me.
Yay! That's a good sign.
Wow, look at that cool border.
Yeah! There we go. Awesome. Sorry about that.
Oh, I'm sure it was me.
Well, I was just like, oh my gosh, maybe you need to reboot again. I don't know what was going on.
Sorry if I killed the momentum.
It's all right. I'm not the most professional show on the internet.
I think we're the most charming show on the internet.
I try to be. I'm having him go very Kraken-y on this.
Chicken wings was the other thing we sold a bajillion of. Lots and lots of chicken wings.
I could see that. Let's see. There we
Plus,
go.
our wing prices are pretty good. Like nowadays, when you go to the restaurant for like a pound of chicken wings, they're going to charge you like $18 to $20. It's crazy. And you could come to our store and get your own chicken wings, and for a pound of chicken wings, it's like $4.99.
Nice. I don't know, like one of my favorite things to have. You're talking about the corned beef and cabbage and stuff like that. Like I said, I was raised on that. My grandmother on my dad's side was a Roma gypsy, but my mom's family was Irish and German. So St. Patrick's Day was a very big one.
Is that how you got it on the corned beef and hash topic?
Yes.
Cool.
I work at like a butcher shop grocery store.
Okay.
So this weekend, like, because I think St. Patrick's Day is like on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We've been selling so much corned beef and cabbage, but I was just saying, like, my household was somewhat Irish too. Like, my mother's family was quite Irish because of my grandfather. But yeah, we never had that. And I never knew it was a thing until I started working at this job.
I just find it interesting that, like, America and Canada as well, and Australia too, you know, are immigrant nations, and they have these different cultures that come together, and they bring different traditions with them, each culture, right? And so you end up with the Jewish family that goes to the Chinese restaurant on Christmas, right? And that's their tradition because everything else is closed on Christmas, right? Does it make sense? Right? And you end up with like Irish families that don't have corned beef and hash as a tradition, and Irish families that do. And some families from Mexico that have really good handmade tortilla recipes, and others that get their tortillas from Taco Bell. Maybe not the tortillas.
Yeah.
But tacos.
One tradition we had in my family that we picked up from living in Germany but not being German is they have this really cool thing where they, at Easter time, they make like a pussy willow Christmas tree sort of thing. So it's all like pussy willows. And then they hang like wooden painted eggs and Easter bunnies and stuff off the pussy willow branches. I thought that was a really neat, pretty thing. But that's like German. We have like a lot of little German things that we did, but just because we live there, not because we're German.
Ian and I were watching some internet show, right? About like different traditions around the globe and stuff. And there's this one tradition, I don't even remember where in Europe it is. I want to say it's somewhere in Germany. But they've been literally doing this for thousands of years, right? In this village. They build a hay creature, and it's like a giant frog or bunny or horse or something like that. They build a hay creature, and then it's in the middle of town. And the tradition is half the town is protecting the thing, and half the town is trying to burn it down.
Oh, whoa.
And that's how they celebrate Christmas.
That's very adversarial.
Yeah, but it's in a fun, it's fun way. Does Germany have trees for hanging stuff for every holiday?
Very good question. I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. But Christmas is kind of like their sort of purview, isn't it? Kris Kringle and all that stuff.
Yeah, I suppose.
They had I remember they had these really cool Christmas markets we used to go to. And they would sell these besides amazing food.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, amazing food.
They had a German market in Denver. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hint of what you're talking about.
But the other thing that they would sell is they would make these like walnut people where it would have like the head of a walnut and then like a date body and like I don't know, fig arms or something. But they'd be doing all this different stuff. These walnut people. I just remember finding that kind of charming. Yeah, the other thing too that I feel like I've told this story before. The other thing they do in Germany is they scare away the scary spirits of winter. It's called Fasching, and it's kind of like you could say it's like their Halloween. And so this is like in the springtime, and they have people wearing costumes that have been in their families for like eons, like literally like from the 17, 18, 1600s. And they're like scary carved wooden witch masks with like these really elaborate outfits underneath. And they do like a giant parade, and everybody lines the side of the street, and they throw candy, and so all the kids are like there with their pillowcases catching candy and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think I remember you saying that before. Teak says Tenenbaum for sure is German, but there's Santas all over Europe. And then we have I am Ivan saying hi-yo on
hello, Ivan. And hi, Teak. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
Yeah. Ivan, we have people on Twitch as well as YouTube. So Twitch has commercials, YouTube doesn't. So just giving you a heads up. I've seen walnut people need to know that's where they come from. And then Ivan says, what's up? What we are
guy-
doing is a
This guy
draw,
is,
improv jam comic. My guest today is Gary Clare, who has worked all over the industry in various capacity for a few companies, but like he was a merc. They would send him out. They're like work on this.
That's just recently. I was at a Threshold for like 20 some years.
Yeah. I am Ivan says they love your beard.
Oh, thanks. It gets me
Yeah.
out of jury duty.
Yeah. Yeah. You look like you already know how you're gonna vote. They're like, oh no, we don't want that free thinker.
Right.
Yeah.
what's your case? Is it like a murder case or something benign, like a robbery?
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
You
no.
don't have to give us details because you probably can't talk about it, right?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't think
No, I
he's
didn't.
really.
I didn't actually. I got out of jury duty because.
Oh, you got off. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were in the middle of it.
No. I was.
No, that's now everything everybody has said makes sense. Thank you.
Yes.
I understand.
No.
They don't want your kind around there.
Yeah.
You think for yourself and you question authority.
Yeah.
I was the only one that they didn't question. They're like, we're good.
They're like one look. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Get out of here, Freedom Rock.
I remember one time I was called for jury duty, and they brought me up into the box to interview me, and they're like, okay, what do you do for a living? And I'm like, I draw comic books. And they're like, you can go.
Oh. I have never
I don't
been
know
called
what
for
that
jury duty.
says.
She's not going to pay attention.
I don't know if that says I'm too smart drawing comic books.
No, it probably says you're too counterculture.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, I draw comic books. You can go. I felt kind of rejected. I was like, oh. I want to find out what it was about.
You should have just been like, this is like high school all over again and leave.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my invisible rabbit and leave. You've seen Harvey, right?
Actually, no, but I will be in the next couple weeks. It's one of
Oh.
my olds have requested it.
It is a sweet movie, Jimmy Stewart. And what's interesting
Oh, the original,
is watching it through a modern lens. The moral of the story is sometimes there's just different people, and if they're not hurting anyone, like
Let them be different.
Yeah, just kind of let them do their thing, right? And like, yeah. I am streaming, and I think I'm the only one streaming.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm having a hard time with sometimes is that we are watching these classics, and in 2025 eyes, it's kind of funny, but it's also kind of unsettling some things. Like, I can't remember if I talked to you about watching An American in Paris
Yeah.
and how he just basically forced himself on the main character there and was like a total slime ball to the woman that was his like patron. I mean,
Are you on Twitch, Gary? That's a question from our audience. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Robin.
I think I have an account, but I don't have any content.
Yeah,
That's
it's
up
only
on,
me streaming right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hosting a show, and
but I think maybe Ivan wants to see some of his work. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on Instagram under.
Gary Garloo.
Yeah, if you look up Gary Garloo, then you can see all his work.
Wait. I can help. Look.
Or
Ta-ta!
Oh my
Right
god, is that a
there.
mad ball?
See
that's
that?
a
Gary
Beyonder from
Garloo, real
Dungeons
life
and
Hollywood
Dragons.
artist, real life comic artist, real life designer.
It looks like a mad ball.
That was like the last thing. It looked.
Yeah.
It's a beholder, I believe, but it was the last thing that was
Yeah.
on his Instagram, and so that's why I grabbed it.
It's mostly my drunken doodles on there, like bar drawings and stuff. But I have my professional site's at garyclaire.org.
Oh,
So
well, I didn't realize garyclaire.org was the professional site. I was doing
Oh, that's
the
okay.
Instagram. I usually point people to the Instagram because it's an art thing, and yeah, and so like my stuff is a little weird. I have a website too, but we can talk about it at the end of the program. We don't have to talk about it now. Let's see.
I have an invisible website.
Well, hey, you're still working on yours, Comic Book Gal, right?
What?
I want to say it was Comic Book Gal.
No, it's not actually. And I'm not going to mention it because this is invisible.
Aw.
There's no point in going to it. There's
Aw.
nothing on it. It's invisible.
Well, there's only one way to change that.
True. That's very true.
Besides, I can help you with that. I mean,
You're assuming I have time. There's no time.
yeah, but you have all those radio shows.
Yeah, and awesome interviews.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Well, every Saturday we do the show, and it is a live drawn improv jam comic. And so we draw what the audience tells us to draw. And these first two panels we kind of came up with because audience was a little quiet, but that's okay. I'm drawing a rampaging octopus. And then Gary is drawing Sloth from the Goonies covered in chameleons. Polyamorous chameleons.
Octopus is my new band name.
Yeah.
Someone named Spider322 is saying hello, so I will say hello back.
Oh, hi, Spider. How you doing?
Hello.
Yeah. So Philo is kind of an amorphous being. How would you describe Philo?
I always like to call him an alien.
He
That's what I thought it was. Am I
I
right?
don't know. He was born of television.
Aliens can be in television.
Yeah. He's kind of an alien. He has antenna. That's for sure. That is true. But I feel like we should do a cutaway to the dog and the mushroom.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen them.
Yeah. Especially
You could
considering
be in
we
the
have
bathroom traumatized.
enragement going on. Okay. Let's see. Let's add a layer. And let us do
You can, the dog and the others in the bathtub in the bathroom, they've witnessed sloth and chameleon sex all night, so they're traumatized.
Yes, trauma.
gosh.
I love it.
What does our audience think? What do they think
Powering
the
the
dog and the mushroom have been up to? Oh, no worries. Go to sleep then. Yeah, go to sleep.
Oh my goodness, 5:30 in the morning.
Yes.
It's nice that you came to say hi. We appreciate it. But go to sleep.
Yes. And then let's close that. And what we will do is we clear all of this. Oh, yes. So then that way he's being enraged in front. Should I give him glasses so we know who he is?
The
Or just
sunglasses?
the fact that he's bigger?
No, I think you should leave the sunglasses on. I think it's cool.
You think I should leave the
And
sunglasses on?
it's a quick visual reference. Like everyone will know exactly who he is, but then if you don't, then it gets a little confusing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to clear dog and butterfly.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know
Or
where
dog and butterfly scenario.
the dog is just sitting there with the butterfly.
Fluttering around him?
Yeah, like he's just sitting there. And it's like, it's just meanwhile.
That's pretty cute. I like that. You could do it like a panel with the dog and the mushroom, and they're just chilling, and the butterflies flying around both of them.
Well, this is kind of where I went with this panel.
Nice.
Was enraging.
Philo's in trouble.
Sung BT Heart. I think Sung by Heart. Let's see. I think that it's a reference I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't know it was a song by heart.
Okay. I will start on panel 3 because Gary's still working on panel 2.
I am slow.
And what were we saying? We were saying that it just cuts to
Dog and butterfly and mushroom.
Yeah.
It should be like an idyllic sort of like a Miyazaki scene, you know, where he's at the side of the road and it's like the sun is shining and middle of summer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Meanwhile, what I was actually thinking was less Miyazaki and more Peanuts.
As you like.
It's just minimalist. Like here's a line.
All right, well, let me look up this song of a dog and butterfly.
Right, and then I have to look it up again. I always have to look it up. All right. There we go. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so here's the lyric. There I was with the old man, stranded again, so off I'd ran. A young world crashing around me, no possibilities of getting what I need. He looked at me and smiled, said, no, 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 child. See the dog and the butterfly, up in the air he likes to fly. Dog and the butterfly, below she had to try. She rolled back down to the warm, soft ground, laughing. She don't know why, dog and the butterfly. Oh, I think I do know this song. Well, I stumbled upon your secret place, safe in the trees you had tears on your face, wrestling with your desires, frozen strangers, stealing your fires. The message hit my mind. Only words that I could find, see the dog and the butterfly, up in the air he liked to fly. Dog and butterfly below, she had to try. I'm not sure what it means though, like as a visual reference. besides a dog with a butterfly. Hey, explain yourself!
Kay doesn't need to explain herself right now. Kay doesn't need to explain herself right now. She made a pun with the dog and the butterfly. We mentioned the dog, and she's like, dog and the butterfly. Ah.
You roll back down to the warm, soft ground, laughing to the sky, up to the sky, the dog and the butterfly. We're getting older, the world's getting colder. For the life of me, I don't know the reason why. Maybe it's living, making us given, hearts rolling and taken back on the tide. We're balanced together, ocean upon the sky. Another night in the strange town, moonlight holding me down.
Yep, that's Bot. That's Bot talking to us again. I'm gonna have to cut down on the amount of times that Bot talks to us.
I didn't hear. What is it?
What I have on my end is I have a robot voice that reads me the comments. You guys can't hear it, and the chat can't hear it, but that way I don't miss any comments. And so comments like that are long comments, just read right over everything else. And so if people are talking and stuff like that, it's just like, I gotta hear this again. So that's why I'm like, I keep talking to him about shortening the messages, because I hear them over and over and over again. I'm like, ah. Okay, we'll give him a tongue, and then just the mushroom, right? In the back there. I'll do a butterfly.
Well, Kay says that the mushroom and the dog are having fun together. Having high fun. You know, there's that song, it became like a big hit up here in Canada. Probably did down there too, recently, where she's like, I'm so messy and I'm so fucking clean. And she's thinking about like these opposites. And at one point she talks about he doesn't want to talk to her because she got high. And the radio station censors that word. So dumb.
I listened to a volunteer radio station down here in Memphis, WEVL, right? And it's interesting because all the people that volunteer for this radio station know a lot about music. And they love to talk about it. They love to share it. And I learn as I'm listening about music.
Mm-hmm.
And they were playing a funk song the other day that was like low down fucking funk blues or something like that. And and that was the chorus. So it kept repeating it over and over and over again. And I realized it's probably the first time I've ever heard the F word like not censored on the radio.
Nice.
Right? And and then he goes back into it and he's like, yeah, and if you're offended, I don't care. I'm not getting paid for this. It's volunteer.
Exactly.
He's like, I don't care. If we get fined, we get fined. I don't care.
Yeah, me. FCC.
Yeah. Yeah, but like it was part of the name of the song, and it was the chorus.
Well, my favorite rapper has the song, and it's really cool because he uses samples from Bette Midler from what's that movie? He's in a movie with Danny DeVito where he pays Judge Reinhold and Helen Slater kidnap his wife, who is Bette Midler.
We're ruthless people.
Ruthless people. Thank you. That's what it is. So he uses a sample from her, Bette Midler, having a fit, and he uses a sample of Amanda Plummer from Pulp Fiction, where she's having a fit in the diner, and the song is called "Goddamn Motherfucking Son of a Bitch," and I love it. It's such a good song. But in context, you're allowed to say that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just reciting a title.
Can you have
Oh no, Gary, come back to us.
Oh no! Oh, there we go. He glitched. Nope, it glitched
sorry.
again. He's glitching. He's frozen.
No.
He might have to turn himself on and off again.
Yeah. Yeah, he's glitching again. No.
Bleach.
He was having problems with his router.
I don't know if he knows. You should probably
think
text him in the conversation to conversation part.
Give me a second. You are spotting
Glitching.
connection. There we go. Then
That walk is awesome.
remember how dogs sit.
Oh, you're back to normal again, Gary. Are you? Oh, maybe not. Gary?
No.
Gary!
That's working.
No, he's not back to normal. He's frozen again. He froze. He's frozen. He's just frozen. It's not snowing there, but he's frozen.
Mm-hmm. Gary, come back to us. Okay, let me do the tail.
Kay loves the panel. I don't know which panel, but she loves it. Oh, Gary's moving again. Gary, you're alive.
Yay, you're moving again.
I don't know.
Kay
what I
loves
did.
both panels.
Okay.
I actually really love the little devil dog costume. It's super cute.
I know. I think I don't know why the devil never changed back all the way, aside from the fact that I just like drawing him as a skeleton.
Yeah, no, it's adorable. It's charming.
Mm. So you said that you just finished a commission, Gary?
I'm working on a commission.
How does that work? If I pay you like what, $500, you'll draw me whatever I want?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the rate?
Oh, it depends on what it is and like how much time and stuff.
What are some of the past commissions you've done?
I like paintings and stuff. Uh, wants me to do like a Mark Ryden painting.
Nice.
Having really hard time with not as good as Mark Ryden. So
Who is?
I was so upset because he did a collaboration with Barbie and he made some really gorgeous dolls, and I tried to get one and it was impossible. Because it was one of those like lottery things where you and a jillion people tried to order it at the same time, and some were successful and some weren't.
I guess they didn't make enough for everybody.
No, it was pretty damn exclusive.
Let's see. Here we go. We'll have the mushroom there. I don't know if the mushroom's looking good or not.
What is the mushroom? Why does he look like that? I forget.
He's dressed up like Gamera.
Oh, right, come on.
Yeah, in fact, let me give him more of a shell so you can tell. Oh, yeah, that's right. He has teeth. I almost forgot his big giant teeth.
Maybe Godzilla should show up.
Well, we had Godzilla in our player's image, and no one I thought
shows up at the party.
Well, I thought the Kaiju Council would show up again. You know, if they're getting reports of a Gamera, but I don't know. That's kind of what I was thinking. But yeah, again, I was thinking like Peanuts. Again, just kind of. Yeah. Yeah, one little layer, and then like mostly white. Usually I do a gray layer, but having this panel mostly white. Yeah. Like, I would think that we would probably go back to the action after this, because it's just them and a butterfly. Right?
They need the quiet time. They need the quiet time.
Well, they're like, we have to save him, and then they're not doing anything.
So hi, cut him some slack.
On Pluto, they have been playing a Gamera marathon on the Mystery Science Theater 3000 channel.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and so I have been seeing Gamera movies that I haven't seen in a long time, but now it has the benefit of having like not just on Mystery Science Theater 3000, but also on Riff Tracks, right? It's like they coordinate with each other. And it's just awesome. It's like one of them, you know, Gamera's flying away, and it's this really long shot of him flying away, and you know, it's like, oh, what was her name again? Oh yeah, Billy. Oh, bye, Billy. It just made me laugh so hard. It's such a dumb joke. I just love it so. But it's like, you know, someone wrote something on a meme, and I read it, and I was like, that's absolutely true. And you can't, let others kind of dictate your life, right? And it basically said that what what is cringe is authenticity and like what was it? It was authenticity and it was like unbridled enjoyment, right? So if somebody is like, oh my gosh, I'm totally into comics or whatever, and you're like, oh, that's so cringe or whatever, it's because they're really into comics and they're just enthusiastic about it and they're trying to share that with you, right? But people were convinced not to be cringe, and I think they lost something about being passionate along the way. It's like they were told to hide it. I don't know. They're told to hide their passions. Is my point.
Yeah. Don't have feelings.
Don't have feelings.
And the anti-intellectualism in America. All that stuff.
Don't have
Anything
thoughts.
nerd.
Don't have feelings.
Anything nerd, it's bad.
On that note, they're burning books in Florida.
Again?
Yay.
Yeah, did you see that report?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Good old Florida.
Yeah, because we're the good guys now.
What you reading for? That reminds me of that Bill Hicks.
Yeah. So I don't end up a waffle waitress at a diner like this.
Yeah. Teague's like, makes sense to me.
But they know. Oh,
Go ahead.
never mind. No, I don't. I'll get political. We'll be here for 12 hours.
Anti-intellectualism and anti-emotion. I realized I need to go back to panel 1 and give him sunglasses.
Oh,
It's a really good panel.
you didn't. I could take sunglasses. That's a great panel.
Oh, thank you. But I still need to give him sunglasses. And I need to fix it so that you can read the text.
No, I could take my sunglasses off. I like the fire in the eyes.
No. I can
Yeah, let me
I can
take-
have the sunglasses down here. Yeah, I can have them down here.
What's the next panel? I'll finish this later.
You're on the next panel. We haven't figured it out yet.
Okay, so you went to the
What I did was panel 3, which is meanwhile, and it's 2 of our other characters and a butterfly. And then I think we'll go back to the action of the octopus fight. So what's going on in the octopus fight?
go back right away, or
Yeah.
should
Yeah,
we
I
go
think this should
back
just
right
be a
away,
non sequitur.
or should we? Oh,
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
okay.
this should just be a non sequitur.
okay, that's fine.
So you're on panel 4. I'm on panel 5. And let me put up your panel 'cause I want to see Sloth with all those all of the
Chameleon.
chameleons. And you need to add a caption too.
Oh yeah.
His caption needs to be,
Oh.
At the bottom. The caption needs to be like Sloth found love or something. The towel is a nice touch. I just want to say, the towel is a nice touch. Do we bring in the Goonies?
Prey or
No, I like it
Are they
being
the
kind
Back
of
to
like the
Jason?
side quest of Sloth on his own without them. Giving
I-
Sloth way
yeah,
more
it'd be kinda weird
dimension.
I just like Sloth Finds Love, but I don't know. Maybe our chat
Oh,
can come
Sloth,
up with a
I
better
like that.
caption.
I like that. Sloth found love, past tense. Found love.
Hey, you guys, Sloth found love.
And then I'm reacting to that. Yeah.
I love the fact that they're tinier than him and they're hanging all over him.
Mhm.
Like, that's awesome. Because I've been drawing them like the size of like people, and you drew them like chameleon size, which is awesome.
Dope.
No, there's no dough about it because it's an improv comic. So, you know, these things happen.
Drawn without reference.
I think it's funny.
Okay. It was one of my favorite comic book panels of all time. Was one of the Sam and Max adventures where they're in Asia and there's like a pyramid with a giant eyeball and snakes and things are on fire. And Max says, drawn
Here we
without
are in
reference.
Tibet, obviously drawn from reference or something like that.
Yeah, drawn without reference. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Max here was excellent.
One of my favorite single panel gags of all time is a Shannon Wheeler postage stamp funny of a character pointing at their own word balloon and going, "Look, my word balloon." And so the word balloon is filled with, "Look, my word balloon." But they're pointing at their own word balloon.
That's great.
Very Escher, very meta.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, Shannon Wheeler.
Yeah, he's excellent.
Yeah.
He was in one of James's comics.
Yeah, he's a neat person, I think.
Yeah, I've met him a bunch of times. He's friends with my friend Colin.
There is a picture, a somewhat famous picture of Robin Williams wearing a Too Much Coffee Man shirt at some event. And it was the Tokyo shirt that Shannon Wheeler did for just the Tokyo event. And so it was sold only at this event. And which meant that Robin Williams attended this event in Tokyo. And so he would wear the shirt, you know, because he was proud of the fact that he you know, met the creator and got the shirt and liked the comic and stuff like that. And so Shannon Wheeler has a framed picture of Robin Williams wearing his shirt. So I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. That it's like you find out who's a fan of your stuff.
Especially someone as
I
high
had a Too
caliber
Much
as
Coffee Man
Williams.
shirt back in.
Yeah, I used to have
How about
gosh. Okay, so you're on the next panel after Sloth Finds Love, and
how about Sloth separates the two and then like kind of flirtatiously and like Sloth finds love again, or Sloth finds war and he jumps into the fight, or
Sloth finds war.
Sloth Finds War. Like I said, I was thinking panel 5. I'm I'm the next panel. Because then you did Sloth Finds War, and then
Sloth Finds War. We'll do that. Like you,
well,
you
no,
just,
I
like,
meant you did Sloth Finds Love, so we could do Sloth Finds War. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm doing Sloth Finds War.
Oh, I thought that was going to be the next panel, but if you want to do it,
You can do it. Okay.
Okay.
So then that would be panel 4. So just label yours panel 4.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That is the next panel. Okay. You're right.
Cool.
I'm just making sure that mine's. I'm sorry. My brain spazzed. Okay. So what happens after Sloth Finds War? Sloth finds love, and then Sloth finds war. So, whose side would he be on? The chameleons, would they be mad at Armand? Or would they still, like, want to protect him?
Wouldn't they just be kind of ignoring
That-
him
that-
because they're also in love?
Well, they didn't ignore him when they realized he was on the street, and it had been a while. I don't know. Which side would they be on? Would they just be hanging on Sloth when he's just, like, in the fray? Why
They all have their own
why
little
is he in
armor.
the fray? Why is he in the fray? Why does he fight for? What's his
Yeah, I
motive?
don't know. I threw that out, and that seemed like the one that kind of, or we could do like because it was Sloth Finds Love. 4 could be Sloth Loses Love, and all the chameleons fall in love with the Hollywood octopus because they kind of seem to have a thing for octopuses, octopi.
Well, then Marlon's sleeping with Armand's exes. And that's a clash between brothers.
Oh,
Would he be
that's
that
where-
sneaky?
That's where things could get kind of spicy.
Well, I don't know. Like they just finished going and, seeing prostitutes and stuff together, and
Teague says he still likes Sloth Finds War.
maybe just separating the two.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, okay. So Sloth finds war. And can you get rid of the 4?
Oh, yep.
Thanks.
So he separates it, so it'd be Sloth.
No, it's finds
Stop war?
war. 'Cause,
Sloth stops war.
Sloth is war.
Sloth is war.
Teague thinks it'd be funny if he just wandered into some random war. Sloth. Sloth finds war.
You just found it.
He goes to Iran.
Just wandering around. Just, oh, hello. What's going on here? Oh, war.
A useless war that has no reason to be started.
Oh my god. No. The reason is to make rich people more money.
And to hide
Duh.
people.
Rich people more money. That's why you have wars like this. It's so the rich people get more money so that they can have nested yacht money.
Yeah, pedophile islands aren't cheap.
Pedophile islands aren't cheap, and so they can have Russian doll nested yacht money. Where they can have a yacht inside a yacht inside a yacht. Like
Yeah.
No, the triple yacht exists. You think I'm joking, but the triple yacht exists.
Don't because joking.
Yeah, no. There's a yacht, I'm trying to remember who owns it.
yeah.
I think it's J.K. Rowling, but there's a yacht that has a smaller yacht that docks within it, and then that smaller yacht has an even smaller boat that they moor mainland so that they can go and have dinner and stuff. It's like the third boat's not technically a yacht. It's technically like a speedboat or something. But third boat, like nesting doll, that's pretty opulent. That's like rubbing it in your face. Like, this is your health plan in retirement. But yeah. So what happens after Sloth finds war? Or when he stops war? What happens after?
What are the chameleons doing?
Hanging around.
Boatception. Yeah. Would they still be hanging off of Sloth?
Maybe they're cheering for him, like they have like pom poms and they're, I don't know.
Yeah, but like, so are they on him or on a platform near him or watching him from afar?
Fainting. I like the idea of like,
Swooning.
Oh no, swooning. Yeah. The vapors.
The vapors. As the vapors.
Yes. Well, yes, the vapors were because they had arsenic wallpaper back in the day. And it's like, I got the vapors, right? And it's because the sunlight used to hit the arsenic wallpaper, and the arsenic used to evaporate into the air and cause actual vapors.
Wow.
And women used to breathe it in, and it would make them sick. And so they would have the vapors. Swooning, but still clinging to Sloth. Okay, that's what we're doing. I'll say the ladies hang on.
Too bad there's no fainting couches nearby. No cheese lounges for the fainting comedians.
I'll have Sloth's mighty back here. As he's separating octopus. I have to remember that it's just octopus, like moose. And now I have to look up chameleons again. Chameleons. Shop chameleons. Of course, I want to shop chameleons. And then, like, Sloth has kind of a misshapen head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw. Thank you, Rapid. Aw. Thank you, Rapid Punches. Thank you, Rapid.
Hello.
Doing pretty good. We are Philoing. I'm drawing Sloth. Yes. Philo is my Philo is my improv jam comic that I invite artists onto, and we draw what the audience suggests from panel to panel. And so you're always invited on to the show Rapid.
Well, he's using your icons. He's even got some Philo icons.
Yeah, I made those.
Yeah, no, as I said, he's using your icons.
That's
He
okay.
thinks that the chameleons should be invisible now. They're there, but invisible.
Well, I still gotta draw them in. Oh, thank you. That's nice of you.
My
Let's
panel
see.
is the towel falls. Sloth's towel falls off.
Oh, you want
It stopped
his
everything.
towel falls off? Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's right. He's naked. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right.
That stops the fight.
I gotta get rid of his shirt. That's right. Okay. I gotta get rid of his shirt. Because I drew him in the tank top that they have him in the movie, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's right.
The Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Well, he's wearing the Superman shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. He has the Superman shirt. It's been a while since I've seen the Goonies.
It took me forever to realize it was just about like one big giant dick joke about a bunch of kids looking for One Eye Willie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like in my 40s.
Wink. Wink.
Yeah, I was like, oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Even Spielberg.
Well, I mean, you have to remember that Spielberg was in his 20s in the 80s, right? And he was also doing a lot of cocaine back then. And, you know, he was top of the world. He could do no wrong. And at the same time, he was doing stuff like he was having other people, quote unquote, direct movies that he was producing so that he could have the movies being made. So he wasn't like directing too many movies in a year, which was against the DGA rules. And,
but wasn't there also like a strike and he couldn't, like that's how Poltergeist was made because he was doing it, but he had to sign it off to the director of photography so he wouldn't be looking like he was crossing strike lines or something?
No, it's not the strike, it's the DGA rules. They have rules that say that a director can't direct too many movies in a year, right? Like you can't have Robert Zemeckis direct 5 or 6 movies in a year, right? Because then all the movies are going to Robert Zemeckis, not to other directors, right? And so they have these rules in place for that reason. And that's why he had to sign it off to his director of photography, is because he directed Poltergeist, but no, he didn't. You know, he directed Goonies, but no, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, that's not true, Magic Marmot. His first professional job was actually the first episode of Columbo. That was his first professional job, not Night Gallery. So I know that.
Okay, so actually what it was that he had a very strict contract with Universal to do E.T. and he couldn't be seen doing other stuff outside of E.T. It had nothing to do with the DGC or whoever you're talking about.
DGA, which is
DGA.
Directors Guild of America. But he has broken that rule on multiple occasions about directing too many movies.
Yeah. A friend of mine went to the something anniversary of Poltergeist, and the cast was there, and somebody asked that question like, did Toby Hooper direct it or did Steven Spielberg? And the woman who played the psychic, I forget her name, the actress's name, She said we would get direction from Toby, and then we also got direction from Steven, and we listened to Steven, and then the entire cast like kind of laughed, like, yeah, that's what happened. Checks out from what I've heard.
All I knew is that movie traumatized the heck out of me more than any other movie in this world.
Those are real skeletons that were popping up at the end. That she's going, ah! She's up against real.
I know. I read an interview with her talking about it. She didn't even know they were real until they told her.
Yeah, because the plastic ones look too fake. The plastic ones look too fake, so they grabbed the real ones and they just didn't tell her.
They just go to Forest Lawn and just start digging up extras, or what do they do? They go to a medical college or something?
I think they either went to a medical college or like some kind of, somebody who dealt in cadavers. They got it from somewhere.
Is somebody's job like a cadaver wrangler? Like that guy would have some story.
As the cadaver wrangler?
Yeah, I'm the cadaver whisperer, and I work out of Forest Lawn.
You. My grandmother's buried at Forest Lawn.
Yeah.
I have a lot of family buried at Forest Lawn. Why'd you say that?
Sorry. Did they want to be in movies by any chance?
Magic Marmot says most skeletons come from India.
Yeah.
Do we exploit everything? Is that just what we do?
Yep. Are we the baddies? Yes. Yes, we are.
The baddies.
Yes, we are the baddies. Oh, I should probably finish up this arm. You love being a movie skeleton? David Tennant. Oh, I know this. Okay, so David Tennant, when he played Hamlet, he fulfilled the dream of a guy who donated his skull to the Shakespeare Theatre Company in London, who wanted to play York. That was his goal, is he's like, here's my skull, I want to be York someday, and no one ever did it. And David Tennant was the first one to ever use his skull as York.
Rockstar.
So, yeah. When I was at MCAD, we had a skeleton that was one of the models, one of the art models that they had back in the 50s. And when she died, she donated her body to the school to continue being used as a model.
That is really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and so they had this real skeleton that was, brought out every now and again for, still lifes. But it was very delicate compared to the plastic skeletons. So the plastic skeletons were used more. But yeah, it was kind of neat. I was like, oh my gosh, we should use this more. And they're like, no, it's pretty delicate. We don't want to break it. It's like, okay, that's understandable. I mean, it is a person. You want to treat it with respect.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, it was.
You don't have kids messing around like sharpening their pen.
Yeah, and something that's kind of funny too is Hamill, the guy who created Philo. His mom was a art model for MCAT, and she would come in and model, and like I had met her before, and you know, we recognized each other, and it's just that kind of like, oh, I know the model kind of moment. And so I had Philo that night, and I go into Philo, and I'm like, hey, Hamill, I didn't know your mom had a tattoo. And, and he thinks for a second, and then he's like, oh, my mom posed in your class, and sort of thing. I still have the drawings. And she passed away a couple years ago, and you know, I don't think he would want the naked drawings of his mom. But I still have them. But I just think that's kind of funny that it's like it was one of those moments where I knew the model. You know, Minneapolis is interesting because it's like the world's biggest small town and smallest big city. There's niche interests that people have. You know, people will be in a knitting community, or they'll be in an entertainment community, or they'll be in, you know, a comic community. And there's overlap circles between these different communities. But if you know one person in that community, you end up knowing everybody in that community within a matter of months. And there's overlap where you realize when you're talking to someone, you're like, oh yeah, I know that person too, because those interests overlap, and all those people that have similar interests end up finding each other in Minneapolis. It's just interesting. It's a cool place. I like it.
Yeah, small art. That's cool.
Yeah, LA, I feel like a lot of the creative people that, you know, would really get along don't end up finding each other because they're just don't have the same schedules, or they're you know, they're working for different companies, or they hang out at different places. I feel like it's like almost too spread out.
Yeah, it's mostly traffic. Like traffic is insane. So like if you have friends who live in the valley, like I have a bunch of friends I never get to see, unfortunately. I've lived all around LA, so I have like pockets of friends all around LA. And it's just so hard to see them. But.
Yeah, when I lived near LA, it was always, you know, Amber come into LA, and I could never ever get them to come out of LA to come see me, ever. You know, and it's because of traffic. It's just so bad.
Yeah.
You know, and traffic's so bad in LA that people in LA assume that it's like that everywhere else. And it's slightly better everywhere else, but then when you turn around, you have to go back into that.
Yeah.
And like the 91-15 interchange, I do not miss. Like that particular Cloverfield or Clover intersection, I should say. I shouldn't say Cloverfield. But Clover, like, connection between freeways. It's a horrid design. That and the 10 and the 15.
Yeah, the 405 and I think the 101 is ranked the worst interchange in America.
That was the interchange where the artist added the fake sign, for the 5. right? Remember? Do you
Yeah.
remember that story?
Yeah.
Right, where the artist added, it was way over on the right-hand side. He added the sign of the 5 is this lane.
Right. I think they did that on the 101. I have to look it up.
It did it on the 101 side, right? But going
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the 405 and like, hey, if you get in this lane, you can also get onto the 5 because they're right there, because it was like a quarter of a mile that you're on the 405 before you jump on the 5. Right?
Yes.
And there's no sign there. And so he put a sign there. And the funny thing is they took a sign and then they put a sign there. They should have just left a sign.
Right.
You know, it's like he knew that it should have had a sign there. He shouldn't have said anything. He should have just left the sign. But he wanted the notoriety of, look what I did. By the way, we are at time.
Oh.
So if you want to finish this off camera, you are welcome to do so. If you want to finish it on camera, you are welcome to do so. It is up to you, sir.
Okay.
I'm done with my panel. But I wanted to feel you out, and Robin, I think we're gonna close out Robin's panel.
Either she froze or she's asleep.
No, she's asleep.
Oh.
Good night, Robin. We'll say good night, Robin. Everybody in
Robin.
chat, say good night, Robin. Good night, Robin.
Sorry, I'm not more entertaining.
Oh no, I think she just woke up.
Oh.
Oh, did she just wake up?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I tried. I was almost there. It was probably like 9:28 when I fell
Yeah.
asleep.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You just nodded off for a second. We
She's like-
were gonna say good night, and then I saw you stirring,
She's
and I was
"You
like, oh no,
boring
she's here. Yeah. So
Well, it looks good.
yeah, I have the ladies hang on.
Ladies
then-
curling around him.
Yeah. Girl. I wonder if I should give them hearts. Ooh, half-inch of snow.
Good night, T. Good night, Marmot.
Yeah.
Okay, says a half-inch of snow has already landed.
Yeah, my
Who has
my daughter was it was raining the other day, right? And my daughter was like, I don't know if I like the rain, right? you're wet all the time, my feet are wet, everything like that. And I'm like, well, the best part about being in the rain or about a rainy day is being inside and drinking something warm and looking out at the rain. Right? That's what mommy likes about the rain. And so I got her hot chocolate and we looked out at the rain and, listened to it rain and stuff like that. And she's like, I like the rain. Yeah. I think it was the hot chocolate that did it though. But yeah. I like your sloth.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I feel like these guys need hearts.
Hurts?
No, my guys. I feel like my guys need hearts.
Oh, like little love hearts
No, like
around their head, popping. Well, it is 9:35, so I think
Yeah.
I worked this week.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, again, I thought that you had fallen asleep on us, so that's why I was saying that. But you are free of your obligation, Miss Robin.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too. I love what we did. You guys did today. It looks great.
Oh, cool.
I'll see you next week.
Same bat channel, same bat time.
Yeah. Bye, Miss Robin.
Night. Good night, everybody.
Okay. Yeah. Close her up, and then I'll put artwork down here. There we go. Now it looks a little bit more like we're supposed to be doing that, I think.
You are so fast, by the way.
Am I?
Very impressive, yeah.
I wish it would get me a job.
Ugh.
Like, this isn't even good art. This is shitty art. This is... this is not good art. Like, bye, Kay. Have a good night. Yeah, I wish I could draw better.
What don't you like about
it? My lines are sloppy, and it's like, I guess it conveys the information. You know, it's like we know it's sloth, we know it's chameleons, and there's a bunch of hearts and stuff like that, but it's like not the best anatomy in the world. It's like, I don't know.
You're doing it. It's great.
Yeah, like, I realize I always wanted to draw like Travis Charest, and I realized that I'm more Wally Wood.
Oh, both are excellent artists.
But Wally Wood has that cartoony style where if you really look at his backgrounds and stuff like that, it's just slops of paint in kind of a conglomeration of something that sort of resembles like a control panel or something. Like if you really examine his backgrounds, like he's drawing like shadows of things, but he's not drawing like the thing, right? He's drawing like the edges of like things there to make it look like there's something like on the control panel, but he's not drawing like the buttons on the control panel. He's drawing like I don't know, like he's not sitting there and doing a circle and then drawing like here's a button and then here's a circle up for the top and then here's a button, right? He's not doing that, right? He's doing like little marks with the brush that are quick marks with the brush of like, here's the shadow of that button, here's the shadow of that button, here's the shadow of that button. And so when you see it at a distance, your brain tells you there's a bunch of buttons on this control panel. But when you really look at it, it's almost abstract, the kind of stuff that he does. Right. And so I've done like master study kind of stuff in sketchbooks of Wally Wood, and like I'm almost angry at him for like the tricks he pulls because I'm killing myself drawing like this detailed table or something. Right. With all this stuff on it, and then like I'll look and I'll see how Wally Wood will like do a stack of paper and like a coffee cup and stuff on there, and it's like when you look at it, the only thing he really drew was the coffee cup, right? And like maybe one sheet of paper on top, and then the rest of them are just impressions of paper, and it's like, oh fuck you, Wally Wood. It's awesome. I love his stuff so much. Like it's like I said, he's so good it almost makes me angry. Right?
Yeah, he can do the really cartoony stuff, and then he can do like the very realistic, like comic booky style too.
But that's just it. That's what I'm saying. Is his really realistic comic booky stuff wasn't realistic. You look at it and it's like these abstract.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. Another artist that I feel like that is Norman Rockwell. Norman Rockwell was like just so much better than people give him credit for. Like he was just so amazing. And I got an opportunity to go to his museum in person and see some of his works in person, and they're just phenomenal. They are masterworks of the modern day.
Yep.
So, we are 10 minutes over. So, I'm going to let you finish this one off panel or off camera.
Okay.
And I'm going to put up the end credits. And so this is produced by me, Amber Greenlee, panelpanel.com, captaint.keenspot.com, patreon.com/artglitch, twitch.tv/artglitch, youtube.com/@artglitch. I'll see you guys in the future.